Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Wow, this week is going fast. We're in the middle of the week already. Let's see if I can get our music going. Here we go.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. No, come on, let's play.
Good morning, Paquetta. Hello, everybody. I know you're used to seeing me here with somebody else, but Deirdre went home today. Our Charles drove her home and he's on his way back, so he should be here soon. And Christine is here. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Suzanne. Oh, what a beautiful family. Let's go into our hearts. Let's do the heart brain coherence. So touching your heart center, slow down the breathing, and add in the love. Let's do some affirmations this morning. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am a spark of the divine. I am on the right path. I am healed. I am peace. Oh, Pachetta, I love yours. I am healthy and happy. Yes, yes, yes. Blue, good morning to you. And you're calling in Brookie, or is Brookie there with you? And Annie's 7, yes, let's call in our people. Let's get everybody in here this morning. It's Wednesday. It's that day that we review our prayer list, that we add to it, share about the ones that are on the prayer list. Let's get this beautiful day started in the right way. And the right way is in your heart. It's whatever's going on inside. And it's the middle of the week. So let's give a little progress report. You know, we set intentions and we talk about how we can fulfill those intentions. This is the halfway point. So how are you doing with that? Are you doing the 3-6-9 that we talked about, where you state your intention 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the middle of the day and 9 times throughout the day in addition to that. So 369, it's a powerful manifesting tool. And there's Annie. Look at that, Blue. You called her right in here. And there she is. So how about a progress report? How's everybody doing with what you set as an intention for this week? I had set an intention to get things more in order for the retreat that's coming up in October, to get some things in line for the agenda to be set where we can print it out and send it to people, where we can share it online for people to get excited. And so it's shaping up. I have the information right in front of me. So yeah, it's going to be amazing with speakers, and people can tune in by Zoom when those speakers come on. So we have the times for that every day, and we have a full house. It's going to be so wonderful to be there in Vermont with our Blue and our Brookie and Jim. And Jim, I hope you're listening today. Tammy Fisk, good morning. Kathy Hand, I am grateful. I am loved. I am a good mother. I am staying in my own lane. I am a guiding light. Absolutely. And Prachetta says, Jasmine's daughter, Anya, is not doing too well. Kindly pray for Anya. We certainly will. She is on our prayer list every day, and we will lift her up with some extra love, wrapping our arms around Anya this morning. And I don't see our Deirdre on here yet. She might have gone back to bed. They left early this morning. So let me just real quick share this to her and see if maybe she just didn't see the link. You know, it's weird because the notifications are not going out. And so people don't know that we are live, even though we've been going live for over 2 years. All right, so I just sent it to her. I don't know why I have 2 of her on here, but anyway, I just sent it to her. So maybe we'll see a Deirdre coming in here soon. Pat Moss saying blessings for the window cleaner who didn't clean the windows and threatened my husband who just came out of the hospital. Oh, honey, sending you some love for that, and just send love his way. You know, that's all you can do. And you did it right, Pat. You're saying blessings for him, because when something is contradictory or when there's an energy that's not good between people, the best thing you can do is send love. And that was part of the blog last night. The blog is I Love You Anyway. And if you haven't read that yet, it's about contention, about what happens when somebody starts spreading nasty rumors about us. And, you know, I'm speaking from experience in the blog and what that does to us and how we can handle that. We love them anyway. We don't go into their vibration. We don't go into the energy of hatred or, you know, whatever reason it is that people talk bad about us. We don't go into their world. We just love them from our lane and say, I love you anyway, no matter what, no matter how you choose to treat other people. I just love you. Blue said one of the horses had to be put down at the farm yesterday. Oh no. I got to meet with Odie in the morning. He was a rescue and told he would not live past 10. He was 18 or so and ready. Dolly is very anxious this morning already. I can feel her. Please send calming breeze and love to my sweet friends at the farm. The move is imminent. Yeah, it is. And they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay, is what I'm hearing, Blue. You know, it will be a little bit of anxiety. They're going to have some confusion. But look at us humans when we move. when we have to get out of our routine, when we have to say, oh, I'm not going to be in this place that I call home anymore. I'm going to be somewhere different. So maybe it'll be exciting for them. Maybe their new home will have better grass or, a better view. Just let's think on the positive side. Let's send positive energy to Dolly and all the other horses that are being displaced into a new home. Kathleen, we're so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And yes, Kathy, we'll get that meeting going and get all the food set for the retreat. I know we did a meeting already and we have some ideas of what we want. Now we've got to just fit them in the days and fit them into the spots where we're going to be. You're so welcome, Pat Moss. Yes, please read the blog because I think that'll help you when we have someone or a group of someone or whatever, when we have bullies in our life, when we have those that don't have our best intention at heart, when they speak about us, all we do is love. We just love. Kathy, you read the blog. It's part of your daily reading routine. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it was a very inspired blog last night. So I hope that you all will take time to read it. And maybe I'll do the 444 today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Sally, hello and good morning. Good morning. We woke up at 4 a.m. to a big bat on our ceiling. Not good. Thanking God it's allowed us to remove him with no harm and very quickly. And now we are tired. Well, let's just see that as a positive sign. Let's just see that as a spirit energy that just wanted to be in your presence and just followed the light. And I'm glad that you were able to get it out safely. And Blue says Shelby is fantastic and will move certain horses together to relieve the anxiety. There you go. Love that. And Prachetta says, Ma'am and family, today in India, we're celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. I have posted a small Google write-up in the group. Thank you, Prachetta. I appreciate you doing that. Awesome. Well, let's get to Kuan Yin. And thank you to everyone who's on here this morning. So much love to everybody. And we are live in Monsi's group as well. So hola to anyone there that's watching. And just such a beautiful, beautiful presence that Monsi is. She's my adopted daughter. We now are officially saying that Monsi is my daughter and I am her mama, and loving that relationship with her. All right. Kuan Yin says, okay. All right, I'll get to that in just a minute, Prachetta. Kuan Yin says, the strength of you. Are you doubting your ability to heal or recover? There is nothing that has fundamentally damaged your spirit, your will, or your heart. No matter how broken these parts of you may feel at times, they have only ever been broken to heal stronger. They have not been broken beyond repair and never will be. I love this particular card because sometimes when we are feeling not so great, and whether that's emotionally or physically, mentally, whatever it might be, just remember whatever you're going through, whatever fire is happening in your life, it's not going to break you. It's going to be there to challenge you and to help you be stronger. And I'm thinking right now of one of my dear sisters, my biological sister, who is going through the toughest thing that any parent would ever have to face, and sitting with her son in a hospital room. And I think she's a little broken right now, but with us helping her and holding her, I know that she can make it through this. And just wrapping our arms around you, Billy. I know you're probably listening. Blanca, good morning in Argentina. So happy that you are here. Welcome and gracias for joining us. All right, so I didn't see a lot of check-ins. Everybody doing okay? Are you following what you said you were going to have as an intention this week? Are you speaking it out loud? You know, that is one of the manifestation techniques, to say it 3 times out loud every morning. Just speak it, whatever it might be. Just say what your intention is and let that be the beginning. And then throughout the day, speak it some more. Feel it in your heart as real. The more that you put energy into it and you focus on it, the faster it's going to manifest. That's the way it works. That is the law of the universe. The law of attraction is you get what you put out. So whatever energy you're putting out, you're going to get back. The law of the universe is when you really focus on your intention, whatever you're holding in your heart to be real, and seeing it and feeling it real, it's going to appear. It's going to manifest in front of you in your world. So whether that's hatred and discontent and yelling and screaming and not feeling good, that's what's going to show up for you. So it really is up to you to create your world the way you want it to be. So what are you doing about it? That's my question to you. And Brookie, good morning, sweet one. Prachetta, thank you for the prayers for my sister and my nephew. I really appreciate that. Yes. And as Marietta says, everything is working perfectly. It's all in God's divine hand. And it's in the plan for our life, whatever that may be. You know, we can see things as not so good, as you know, not the way that we thought it would be in our life. But we chose this life. We chose the lessons we were going to have in this life. So as we look at things, just always remember that. Remember you had a hand in how your life is going, and you have a hand in how it can turn around. And that word pivot, you know, I really admire that word, because it brings forth so many things. And as I was saying yesterday, you can think of the little ballerina doll that twirls around on the music box and see life from the 360 view. So all around you. Bye, Christine. Are you leaving? Oh, that's your dad. Yeah. Okay. Charlie has arrived. So you can see yourself as that little doll twirling around and look at life all around you, not just tunnel vision of what's happening in front of you. So as you look, you might see a different perspective. You might see something that's a new way of looking. You know, like we were saying about the horses, I really think that that's a metaphor for all of us. So just think about that as you are facing your trials and facing the things that you're going through, the struggles. Just say, okay, let me just twirl around a minute and see what's on that other side. Let me look to the left and look to the right. Maybe Archangel Michael is standing there, and when you move, you'll see him, and that he is guiding, he is protecting, he is holding you. Kathy Hand says, I feel like Kuan Yin is reminding me to keep the faith, and please send Billy my love and virtual hugs. I certainly will. She knows we're praying for her and Brian every day. So let's please keep doing that and keep lifting her up, as well as Billy's husband, Tim, who is Brian's father. And Blue says, yes, though I feel the anxiety of others today in almost an overwhelming manner, breathing and bringing it to peace and love. Let's do that. Let's just really, I feel it too, Blue. So let's really go into a calming energy. I'm going to be reading the prayer list a little later at the bottom of the hour. But we can just start already calming. And the way you do that is just breathe in love, and breathe out love. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. And just do that to calm yourself. It only takes a minute to calm your energy when you do this. When you focus on the breath, everything changes. And Marietta says, yes, EIWP for sure. Just believe. Believe and receive. Annie, this morning I'm praying for everyone listening to Christian music and donated pull-up diapers for the boys at his school, focused on that good and peace within. Thank you, Annie. Pat Moss, my younger daughter sees me once a month. Now my middle estranged daughter wants to do the same. That's a miracle, Pat. Look at you. Let's celebrate that. Yay. And Charlie just arrived. Good morning, no tired one.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I just took back
Deirdre.
Teri's Christmas present. I mean
Not
birthday
Christmas.
present.
He brought me Deirdre as a birthday present, and now he took her back home.
I'm an Indian giver.
I know that some of you have been here to the island, Long Island, but you have to really experience it to understand this, that even though it's in the same place, it takes a long time to get from point A to point B, right, Charlie?
Yeah, it gets a long time to get onto the island.
To get into Long Island.
No, you're in New York. You're on Long Island.
I'm in Long Island. We're having this ongoing discussion. Annie's saying good morning to you, her birthday twin. You have the same birthday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look who's here.
Auntie Jean just woke up. Oh my gosh.
Everyone's
Look at all
coming in.
this. We have the gang all here. Poor Charlie. Good morning. Good morning. I know you're probably ready for coffee, but you all should be honored. She came and said good morning to you before coffee.
Me too.
No,
I didn't even have anything to drink and I've been up for 3 hours.
Yes,
I got coffee that I made myself.
Actually,
No, I'm just saying.
actually,
You could have made coffee.
4 hours.
yes, you have.
4:30.
Can't believe you're back already.
4:30.
Long Island is long.
And Annie says, Auntie Jean, it's party time. And Pachetta's saying good morning to Charlie, and Kathy wants to know how the drive was.
It was wasn't bad. An hour 45 minutes each way. Something like that.
And Suzanne said, yes, it took us 4 hours last year instead of 2.5 to get into Long Island.
In New York, on to Long Island.
And
Yeah.
Blue wants to know, are you near a ferry?
A ferry, yes.
2.
The ferry is right in Port Jefferson, and that's town. Yeah. 1 over.
I was just there yesterday. Not at the ferry. Yes, Pachetta, I will definitely send healing energy to the heart chakras today. And Sally says, good morning, Jean. The voice from the other room. She's going for coffee. I know what she's doing. Joanne, good morning to you. I know. Doesn't she look gorgeous in blue?
I'm
We
go-
love our Auntie Jean, no matter what.
I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea.
Charlie's going to make tea. All right, y'all are back to me then.
You're back to Terry.
Pachetta says you look beautiful in blue.
Oh, I think. For blue, she was beautiful.
I know. Yeah, that was so cool when we met with Aunt Mina. We all had blue on. All right, so I see it is time for our prayers. So anyone that has another prayer request to add to our prayer list, if you'd like to put that out there, if you would like us to lift someone that's on the list even higher, as I'm asking for my sister Billy and my nephew Brian. Anyone else? And Kathleen, let's really lift Kathleen up with what she's doing in Florida, being a caregiver and being around family. Kathleen, we love you so much and praying for your time there that you're spending. Ooh, would it be great if you met with Joanne? I don't know what part of Florida you're in, Kathleen, but we have our Joanne in Florida. We have Ricky, Jennifer. Who am I missing? We got a lot of Florida peeps. Isabel, Linda Lemieux. Navriti would say that, wouldn't she? Perfectly color coordinated. Suzanne, yes, yes. We want to lift you up very high today. You're in Pompeii? Okay, let's see who's near there. Oh, C is there. So maybe we can get you hooked up with her. And not sure who else is up that way. Pat Moss praying for my ex-window cleaner to lose his anger. There you go. Just send love. Rookie sent extra prayers to Akil Chaudhry, his family, the orphans, and all those struggling with the major flooding in Pakistan. Oh my gosh, you all, the flooding everywhere right now that's going on. Arizona, especially near Phoenix, they've had flooding, huge flooding. And that's the desert, and they're not even used to having rain. So let's keep them lifted up, keep our Sharon safe out there in Arizona, and anyone else. Tomas and Cindy Garza are out there. So let's add them to our prayer list. All right, I'm going to pull it up here so we can see who all we pray for every day. And Prachetta, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. Let Lord Ganesha shower love, abundance, and good health to each one of us. Love you so much, family. Love you, Prachetta. All right, so here is our peapod prayer list that we review once a week. And then we pray for all of these throughout the week, for all of the P's for peace. That's every one of you that's gathered here together. For peace on earth. For Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters, especially Anya, as we learned this morning, for her mom, Abha, Billy and Tim Hawkins, and their family, especially Brian, Sheila and Kevin Gooden, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, who now have hospice working with them. Joanne Castillo and her family, her daughter Jackie and grandson Eris. Deirdre, who just popped in. So glad you're back home. And for her daughter Dania and for Thumpy. I love that. Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob. Adriel, Joni, Tia Fernetti, Nancy Sanger, Mickey. Thank you, Sally. Prayers for all in need today. May we all receive guidance, love, and positive energy from those around us. Suzanne Millard, we're saying some extra prayers for you today and for your family, your daughters, your granddaughter, and your sister. Marietta and Ed and good girl Pearl, Claude and Raquel, Leo Harley and family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and son, Ryan, Rick and Josie. I haven't seen them on this morning, so let's lift them up in prayer for whatever's going on. Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and their family, Jean and Ron Lorio and all of their family, which I get to meet another one of Jean's daughters soon in Connecticut. Christina and Carrie Leftwich and their family, Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs, her family and her fur babies, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Rose De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and her family, especially Colin and Marlena, Bo and Candy Hand, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss, your daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom. And we're finding out you have other grandchildren, so we want to lift all of them up. And your sister Susan, and now this person that you've had the interaction with, lifting him up as well. CSC, sending love to Dolly and Chance. Yes, absolutely. Where am I? Becky LaFave and her son Travis, Erica Hoppy and family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, especially his brother Raymond and wife Kathy. Hope Wellington Marshall. We haven't seen Hope this morning, but we lift her and Zena up and her parents, Winston and Cynthia. Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg. We're missing our Andrea on the morning show. Andrea, we love you if you're listening. Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, little Grayson, Regina and Adam, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her grandchildren and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana and her mom Amber, and her mom, and also Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and her daughters, Beata with skin cancer and Juliana, her daughter, Linda and Dick Lemieux and sons and grandchildren for the successful sale of their house. And I think Linda is going to be traveling soon, so travel prayers for her. Linda Sprend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord. We haven't seen Stacy on here in a while, so let's lift her up and send her love with her whole family. Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave and their fur babies, every one of them. We love you so much. Dolly the horse, Chance the horse, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie and your family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel Fullerton, Lillian in Norway and all of her family, Kathleen Caputo, extra blessings for you down in Florida, Colleen Straw, baby Wyatt and mom Mandy, baby Haven, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont that we're going to descend on really soon, you guys. It's right around the corner. Alba, Dottie and Don, Grace Isis. Let's please lift our Gracie really high today. She's, I think, going through a lot of physical stuff and exhaustion. And let's just lift her up and all of her family over in Kenya. Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer, and all of her family. Vicky King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and your daughter and that sweet little baby CJ and your sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and your mom, and praying for Rochelle for the successful sale of their home. They've been working hard on that. Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family, and her sister-in-law Sharon. And I just want to ask an extra prayer for Ruth and for all that's going on in her family right now. And her daughter just went off to college in a different state. So let's lift them high. Diane Bertut with cancer, Jeannie and Sister Merle, the area of Boulder, Colorado, still recovering after the fires from last year. Deb Goldberg and her family, and she has a new grandson, so let's lift him up as well. Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles, and her sons and her dog. Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea out in Phoenix, and everyone going through all the flooding out in Arizona. Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and family, Bill B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Quincoli and her friends down in Florida, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, and Brookie reminded us that there's flooding there, so we really need to lift them up. Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joseph, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, and let's lift both of them high today, please. Terry Gilstad, and she's going to be traveling with our Linda Lemieux, so travel prayers for Terry and protection on the road. The Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Marianne Pish and family. And Prachetta says kindly include Mina Masi, Neil, and Goofy in the list. Really indebted to you and the entire family. We certainly will. I love your Aunt Mina. And Blue says Dave is swinging steel beams on a job today. Blessings of safety and success for my miracle guy. Absolutely. He has to make the coffee for us at the retreat. Okay, where was I? Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Rick Ulfick. Can we just really send Rick some healing energy? Rick is such a beautiful soul. He is the founder and creator of We the World, and we're getting ready to do 11 days of focusing on peace and unity in our world. And normally Rick is at the helm doing all of that, but he's really taken a toll this year with physical issues. And he had a heart attack. I think he had strokes. So let's please lift Rick up for his healing. John Thaddeus Fiore, and I want to include all of his family in there as well. I know he has a daughter in Pennsylvania, house searching, and just lifting you, John, and your wife and your beautiful family. Huka Carney and family, Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandson, Carrie's mom and her niece Laura, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, Miles and Sarah, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Brutus the dog, Augie the dog, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, Kaylee, Trevor Gordon, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers, and Michelle's also asked for extra prayers, physical healing for her. So let's send her lots of healing energy today and to all of her family. The areas of Buffalo, New York, Uvalde, Texas, Joanne McCon New, prayers for our Changes retreat that's coming up in the 1st of October. Teresa Gloria, Whitney, Jude Dalton, Karen Gibbons and her daughter, Matt, Noel and his housemate, James Schultz family, Julie Kiss and your mom, Cynthia. And Julie, I saw that beautiful butterfly that you had on your hand yesterday. How awesome was that for a message? Uncle Albertino did pass. We're praying for the family now, for Isabel's family, and I think she might still be in Portugal. Howard's family, that was from Pat Moss, and we have Teresa on here twice, and I think that's because she needs extra love. And Courtney. So any others that you want to add, I will add Aunt Mina's name on there, Pachetta, when we get off of the air. Christina, thank you for joining us this morning. You're on our list for you and your beautiful family. And Oksana, there you are. Good morning. And there's Ricky. So yay, the family's here. Let's take a moment to send some healing as it was requested earlier. Let's just go into our hearts right now. And if there's something in your life that you're needing healing for, maybe it's physical, maybe it's emotional, or mental, or spiritual, whatever that may be, just intend in this moment, as healing energy comes your way, intend to receive. I want to call on Archangel Michael first to come to you, to cover you in a protective ball of light, an energy that lets you know that you're not alone. Michael, we ask your protection and your guidance over everyone hearing these words. And then we call on Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, to come forth, to touch lives, to go right to that place inside where the healing is needed. And we're including everyone that we just read the names of, every person, every animal, every place on our planet. We're asking Raphael to be right there with you. Just open up to receive. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the healing that Raphael is bringing. Put it right inside of you, wherever it is. If you have a head pain, put it there. If it's a heart hurt, put it there. If it's stomach issues, wherever it's at, and you can touch yourself, touch your heart space. If there's a heart healing that's needed, hold your abdomen, your stomach. Maybe you need to be empowered. I'm hearing that. There's a lot of anxiety going on. So let's all focus on releasing anything that's unlike love. And I just want to invite in the healers. It's a collective energy, and asking for them to touch anyone who needs a special touch today, especially Jesus, who is the master healer. Just see him standing right there with you, touching that place where there's maybe a little bit of chaos, maybe some turmoil, that anxiety that just keeps popping up, the doubts, the insecurities. I feel a neck pain with someone. So place your hand on your neck and just allow that to ease. Just ask for Raphael, ask for Jesus to touch you right in that place. Now breathe in the love that's being given. And breathe out anything else. Release it and let it go. If you feel like you need to clear your throat, getting rid of whatever it is that's coming up for you, then do that. Just release it out. And breathe back in the love. Keep breathing in love and releasing whatever needs to let go. Let it go with love. We send it away, asking it to be transmuted into positive energy. So breathe in love and release everything else. Breathe in light. Let that light fill you on the inside so that it shows on the outside. And smile as you're doing the healing. The smile will increase the power that's coming to you. All the cells in your body respond to your energy. So smile, love what's happening with your journey, love the healing you are receiving, and then release everything else. And now breathe in the love. And let's do our prayer that we do every Wednesday. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. May peace prevail on our earth. And it has to start inside of us. Everything has a beginning in here, in our heart center. So when you breathe into there and you focus on what's there and find only love, and that's my mantra that I say every day, only love and light is welcome here. Everything else gotta go. So focus on the love, and let's share that love with the family that has gathered here this morning and anyone who's not here that we're missing. We had a few that didn't come in this morning. We're sending this love to everybody in our family. And we do it with these words at the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. I hope you received the heart healing, the love healing that came forth, and just keep it going. You know, that's the beauty of energy healing, is when it comes to you, it's there and it just keeps flowing throughout your body and throughout your mind and throughout your heart. So know that that healing will continue all day long. Just hold it in your heart. Thank you. I love you. I see your beautiful words. So let's get out of here with a little bit of Leo.
A lot of it, Leo.
Oh, thank you, Prachetta. You're wonderful. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may we create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. 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 Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy.
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and we will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody. Love you so much.